So you have officially started your journey in the hydroponics adventure. So let me teach you about the water that will be the source of growth for your plants. There are many components to the water in your buckets. Buckets that won't let light through, so they have to be dark colored. Or at least should I say, they shouldn't let light through. So you could also spray paint them with black paint or any other dark colors. This is actually a very crucial step in the process because any bucket that allows for sunlight to filter through will allow for algae growth in the buckets and around the tubes, causing your water to not get through at the right amount, or it will get contaminated. So some important things you should know about the nutrients and pH levels in the water in your bucket before you start. Hydrogen forms water by combining with the oxygen. So you want oxygen-rich water. Nitrogen and sulfur are essential to the supply of amino acids and proteins in your plants. Phosphorus is used in photosynthesis and overall growth of your plants. Potassium and magnesium act as catalysts in the creation of starches and sugars, which are essential in your plant's growth. Magnesium and nitrogen also play an important role in the production of chlorophyll. Calcium is a part of the makeup of cell walls and plays a role in the growth of cells. So as you can see, these are some of the nutrients that are very important for your plants to grow well in your hydroponic system. And these are the nutrients that you will be needing in the water in your bucket. Why it's important to keep the right pH balance. You can use a pH meter to check your balance in your water. You want your pH balance to be between about 5.5 and 7. Your water's pH balance ultimately impacts the plant's ability to grow and take in nutrients. Many of the elements most used by plants in their growth are less available when the pH is in the acidic range, which means if it's below 6. And many of the micronutrients, those used in small quantities by the plants, are less available when the water or soil is alkaline, which means it's in the higher range of the pHs. Some plants even require acid soils and are not bothered by the lack of nutrients. Other plants will tolerate but do not require pH levels above 7 and are adapted to the lack of micronutrients such as iron and zinc. The plants that you most likely will be growing in this class will require you to have a normal pH. It is normal for pH balances to wander up and down. The balance will naturally change as elements are absorbed by the plants. Avoid adding too many chemicals as a reaction to the varying pH balance. If you have poor quality growing medium, this may affect the stability of your pH balance. But other than that, you should be fine with the bucket and the system that you've created. Also, remember that pH measuring will show different levels in different temperatures, so you want to check the water temperature before adding chemicals to your water. One of the ways that you can create better growth in your plants is through compost tea, which is what you most likely will be using in this class. And compost tea is very beneficial to your plants because it is very rich in nutrients, because the nutrients from other plants are also in the compost. So yes, that's it, and I hope you learned a lot about the nutrients that are necessary for your plants to grow well in your hydroponic system.